Hey there guys, Lord Frigid here, and on this edition of Straight Gameplay, we're going to be doing some farming. It's been a while since I've taken a trip to farmland on these videos, and I was just kind of messing around with possible Adamar's dungeon technique improvements, and I thought those would be interesting to showcase, kind of like how a run comes together. I should not have teleported there. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'm playing with different things, most notably at that start. Oops. Supposed to free the prisoner, not hit the guy. But at the start, I am attempting to get all 3 summons off of that Reanimator without losing any time. So it's an interesting endeavor. Let's see. So yeah, the technique is still very much under development. I also discovered you can fire blast that guy, and that'll start the Reanimator up there. But if you're really technique proficient, you can actually hit the sorcerer with a Drake. Just put it right on him, and that will start the Reanimator going as well. To any farther than right on him, and the Drake will probably actually kill the Reanimator, and any closer to you, and the Reanimator might not get aggroed. So it's a very delicate thing, and it's much easier to just fire blast the guy. Since Fire Blast requires a target and the Drake does not. The Drake's basically just a skill shot for that particular purpose. Okay, that started the Reanimator. Good. Good sign, good sign. And I was supposed to hit the prisoner there. And, ooh, he's gonna die. Oh, he didn't die. He took a half tick. So, for whatever reason, Flame Armor sometimes deals half ticks, which in this case was good. That was actually a nice long distance teleport there. And let's see if I can get a decent one here. I don't know, I'd have to actually time this to see what kind of efficiency I'm getting. But for now it's looking promising. White. I kind of want to let this guy do his second summon, but it's not really time effective, I don't think. Like sometimes, ooh, that Drake placement was terrible. I think I also missed a prisoner. Like those minions will come up. He already started summoning them. But I can get 3 out of him and 3 out of the last guy. I was getting 2 off the second guy before. I kind of had to wait it out, though. Yeah, I don't really see any way. I could cast the Drake, but then there's the problem of finding out the proper place to put it, because he moves a little interestingly. And there's a decent chance that the location that you stick that Drake is going to be perfect for having the Drake actually kill the Reanimator before he has completed his summoning process. Oops. The Flame Armor takes got those guys? The heck? Alright, I'll take it. I'm also experimenting with putting a teleport here. Like usually, if I dip down very slightly, I'll be able to put my targeter right on in the middle of the 2 prisoners, and did not mean to let him live. And that will allow me to just port right in between them. It's really convenient. I wonder how much time it actually saves though with higher move speed. Another advantage of just fire blasting this guy is you can actually cast a Drake down here with the second Reanimator. And oh, I should have casted a Drake there. My bad. I was distracted. But yeah, and Drake placement is it's a very delicate thing sometimes. There's just so many factors to consider. I would imagine it'd be easier with Archer Decoy, actually, because that'll get the enemy's attention, and it doesn't ever run the risk of killing them unless you're using Fire Trap. Which, I mean, I guess you could if your goal is to get the Reanimators going, then sure, go ahead, use Fire Trap. Just make sure it's not going to explode on them. Make sure it's like not too far in their path or anything. Hopefully I can get that jewel as I come down. Let's see here. Okay. So far, so good. Pick that up, walk down the stairs. I wonder if I could make use of a teleport before the stairs, because it's off cooldown. Oops, I was hitting my 5 hotkey. That'd be interesting to play with, I think. Because then, where would I use it? I wouldn't have it for coming down the stairs, which means I'd have to port from the spiders to the first prisoner. I wanted to pick up that jewel, but oh well. I'd have to port from the spiders to the first prisoner. That should still leave me available or capable of teleporting from the second set of prisoners to the third set, I think. So there's no interference there. The question is, are those 2 extra teleports more effective than the 1 teleport down the stairs? Could be, I guess. So you can kind of see this is how I put a run together. I'll try different things, putting my cooldowns in different places, and that's how it all works out. Some of them are easier than others. The Adamar's Sanctum run, my current one, I think I put that together in... Oops, forgot the Drake. I probably put that together in... I didn't put the Drake close enough. 5-10 attempts, maybe. Because Adamar's Sanctum is not a very difficult map to put something like that together on. But something like Adamar's Dungeon or Inner Circle took me a while, actually, to put together that run that I have in my Inner Circle tutorial. And Adamar's Dungeon, of course, is a little kind of a pain, actually, to try. I'm still putting it together. I've been running Adamar's Dungeon since Adamar's Dungeon existed, and it's still a work in progress. It probably always will be. I'm gonna have to time one of these runs eventually. The recording software I'm using right now is actually built into my laptop. It's like some Microsoft thing associated with Xbox. I don't even know what it is. It's like a screen recorder. And it's really handy because there's no like watermark in the bottom of the screen. But it's got a, you can't see it, but right here there is a timer that's showing how long I've been recording, and it could also tell me how long I'm taking on a run. So that's pretty handy. I don't have to go to the stopwatch every time I want to time something. Okay, Black Widow had its time. Let's go back to something else. Let's do... I haven't done one of the where is he? This one. I haven't done the Reaper in a while. I've been favoring the Knight of Laurels and Bloodskull Necromancer. because they're really cool. That should draw aggro on the Reanimator. Good. Good, good, good. I'm surprised I was able to... I didn't think I had talked to that prisoner because I was just so far away. But apparently that distance was perfect. Oh, give me that. Oof. Oh, okay, well, Flame Armor Tick's got the small ones. I really just flicked my mouse up to get that Drake placement, and it did not go quite where I wanted it to go. Yeah, this teleport seems to be working. I would Drake those barrels over there, but I almost always get that issue where my character will move towards the Drake I cast at that location. I'm not sure what triggers that. Like on Adamar's Sanctum, if I going down the very first staircase, I will almost never get that issue if I get the casted Drake on those barrels on the left-hand side. But I almost always get it when I try and cast it on those barrels in the prisoner area on this map. So I don't know. It's probably something to do with how far out of your line of sight the Drake is. But I don't know. I'd have to do some real testing, and that's not really something I normally feel like testing, so probably won't get done for quite some time. Saradin, where are you? Get your butt up here so I can destroy it. Mahahaha. Interesting. But yeah, I think I've got the opening sequence down pretty well. I was having a bit of trouble with the Drake placement. Just right there. Right there is a good spot that will get the Reanimator, and the Drake won't kill it. Too much farther in, and it will the Reanimator will die, and if you're not close enough, then obviously the Reanimator won't even care. Be like, oh hey, there's Drake somewhere in the distance, whatever. I shot a basic attack instead of freeing that prisoner. Poor prisoner. I'm leaving you alone to die. Well, no, you won't. Well, actually, you probably will eventually, if starvation or thirst. Thirst, probably. Which is maybe a tad morbid to think about, but kind of makes me want to go back and, well, yeah, I'll get it later. Next run. Next run. I should have let him summon. He was that close to summoning. I should have just let him. Oh well. Right on the corner. Should get that Shroud Warlord as you're coming back up from the prisoners. Ah, yes. One last tick of Flame Armor. Got that last dragon statue. So after Flame Armor's animation kind of goes away, there's usually actually at least one extra tick. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably some lag of some sort between how long there is on the Flame Armor's duration on the KingsRoad server and how the Flame Armor animation is displayed on your computer. But it happens, and it's really cool. Especially if you have one last tick and you teleport down and you use it on something. It's really handy. That might kill the Reanimator. Oh, nope, I lied. Good. I was wrong. For once, I was glad to be wrong. Usually I'm not, obvious reasons. And he was not anywhere close to that third summon. What happened? And he didn't even do the summon. Alright. Completely normal. Okay, I clicked on the prisoner. Fine, I'm gonna save her. I won't lose 2 prisoners in a row to asphyxiation or thirst or starvation or whatever. Why did I say asphyxiation? Weird. That Drake placement was horrible. I should have put it on the watcher. Ooh. There, that Drake placement was not so horrible. I tried to dip down and have Flame Armor take out that statue, and that teleport was... This run is just not the greatest. Oh well. There will be more runs. There will always be more runs. There will be more runs that are better than that. There will be more runs that are as bad, and quite possibly even worse. So, I'm not going to be bothered about it too much. I probably have a decent chunk of jewels in my inventory now. Okay. Yeah. I'm almost, well, I'm like probably, all those empty spaces probably comes out to about a page, or at least half a page. So I probably have 2 pages to go before I do my jewel fusion spree. Alright. I've actually been... I forgot the Drake entirely that time. Oh, it has not quite been hardwired into my farming protocol. Which is maybe a weird thing to say, but meh. I could have... I'm clicking on these guys, right? That was just the most worthless teleport. I'm pretty sure that in the time it took the animation to play, I could have gotten there. So I guess it wasn't worthless, it just wasn't... It didn't save time. It just took the usual amount. Alright. So this is one of those runs that's somehow worse than the last one. Fine common prison's nest though. I will admit that. But technique-wise is what I'm talking about. Okay, I walked right next to that dragon statue. How did it not die? And I waited a zillion years for that summon. Shouldn't have. Should have just taken him out. I kind of need to focus here. So, I mean, farm for long enough, and eventually this is going to happen to anyone, but... Yeah. Let's try to do a focused run. We're coming up on 18 minutes, and I'm going to start right when that hits. Let's see. I didn't aggro the Reanimator, of course. Scratch that. I'm not going to be timing this run. But I'm looking to get a similar time to, what was it, like 1:30 probably. 1:30 including Saradin. Something like that. And I get more gold than the previous strategy. Really? Okay. The importance of skill placement, illustrated through the lack of good skill placement. Ugh. This, yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of natural that runs that require high precision, they're going to take some work to get down properly. Some of these are just really bad mistakes. Huh. Alright, so let's try this again, as long as I actually aggro the first Reanimator. Was that a dead wolf in the middle of town? The heck did that come from? Alright. Okay, same deal. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds here. It'll be spot on 20. Okay. That was too close. I think. Yes. Maybe I should just go back to town. Yeah, I'm serious about this. Let's try this. Let's try and actually time this run. So start at 20:30, which is another 5-second wait about. And begin. That might have been too close. Oh, no, not too close. Cool. So with a time of approximately 1.5 minutes, that would put the recording timer at around, start at 20:30, so I'd be at around 22 minutes in. So let's see how that goes. All right, precision on. Pick up that jewel. Free that prisoner. Actually, I'm surprised I did that from in the middle of all those enemies. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised, mind. Yeah, this guy's not close at all. Oh, but he summoned. Thought Flame Armor was going to get him. I was wrong. Actually, I thought Fire Blast was going to get him, but put that on the corner. Down on the corner. Sorry. Short musical outburst. I don't even know what that song's called. It's an old one. 22 minutes passed, so that was actually 22:02. That's not so bad. Could have been worse. Could have been much worse. I mean, taking an extra 2 seconds and getting 2 extra Shroud Reanimator summons? I'd call that worth. Because before I was only getting 2 off the first. I was getting 2 off all of them actually, with my first method. But now I'm getting 3 off. I'm getting 1 more because I'm getting 3 off the first, 3 off the second, and 3 off the first, 3 off the third, and 1 off the second. For a total of 5. Or, not a total of 5, a total of 7. I can count. I should pick up that potion. Why am I... Usually, all those exploding minions get taken out. I'm not timing this one again, by the way. Not sure if you've... I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm not. Whoa, jewels. You just love it when they just drop on the ground. You're like, oh, hey, cool. Oh. More of them. Wow. Sometimes the jewels are sparse in dropping, but sometimes... Did I forget the Drake? Oh my god, I forgot. Oh wait, no. Did I Fire Blast? I must have hit the wrong person? I don't even know. That was weird. But yeah. I guess that's probably a good stopping point. I'll work on it. So, that was it for the Straight gameplay video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you next video. Thanks for watching.